Hello everyone, it is Friday, September 11th, and this is your tropical update. There is the current state of the Atlantic. We have a tropical depression, 2 tropical storms, and 3 other disturbances out there. Tropical Depression 19, our newest tropical cyclone, is just to the east of Miami, Florida. And over the next 24 hours or so, the storm will cross southern Florida. Then the storm will venture out into the Gulf of Mexico, and the storm will strengthen almost up to hurricane intensity, according to the National Hurricane Center, 70 miles per hour as it slams into southeastern Louisiana. And that's just the estimate right now as of the very first advisory, which typically underestimates it. Keep in mind, this storm will spend several days over the very warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, right in the heart of hurricane season. And we could potentially see another Hurricane Laura like storm, Category 2, Category 3, maybe even Category 4, because that's just kind of what happens when these storms spend that much time over the water. And even though the National Hurricane Center isn't forecasting anything even close to that, just be thinking, if you live anywhere from New Orleans all the way over to Pensacola, Florida, where you might go or what you might do if this thing becomes a Category 4 hurricane. So the thinking is that tropical storm force winds are possible in southern Florida, but most of the action will be on the northern Gulf Coast between New Orleans and Panama City Beach. And tropical storm force winds are not just possible, but fairly likely up there already. So be prepared, get those sandbags out. Do it now while you have the whole weekend to get it done, and that way you'll be all set for when this storm comes up there. So now that we got that out of the way, let's take a look at some of the other storms and tropical areas of interest that we have out there. First one is that one in the Gulf of Mexico, just to the south of Mississippi. And it's going to be moving generally southwest to eventually south, and it's going to not really have any impacts to the United States, so maybe parts of Mexico there. And then take a look now at Tropical Storm Paulette, which we've been watching for several days. The track has shifted compared to yesterday. We could easily see hurricane force winds now in Bermuda, and the storm is just barely still a tropical storm. There's that tropical storm force wind field. There's the center. And the storm is going to be moving towards the northwest over the next few days, over the weekend especially. And it becomes a hurricane. It's almost there now at 65 miles per hour. The storm makes that turn just around Bermuda there at about 2 p.m. Monday. That's the theme. And then it heads to the northeast, kind of parallel to the east coast of the United States, and heads out to sea. Now we take a look at Tropical Storm Rene. Storm currently has 40 mile per hour sustained winds, and the pressure is 1,004 millibars. It's currently moving to the northwest there. That motion is going to continue for a few days, but then the storm makes that turn towards the west, and then we have to see where it goes from there. That will do it for the Atlantic side, but we of course have the Eastern Pacific, where we now have a disturbance with a high chance of development out there. It's going to be moving parallel to the coast of Mexico. And it's going to be moving right up where that other disturbance is that has a much lower chance of development, much shorter, really, time span here. It'll just be moving towards the west, and the Central Pacific is completely quiet. Here's your local weather forecast for the St. Louis area. Tonight we have 2 bands of strong thunderstorms headed our way. Those storms could include heavy rain, damaging winds, and even a slight chance for hail and a possible isolated tornado. So use extreme caution on your commute home if you do get caught in one of these storms.